Hi, I'm Harmony, and today I'll be looking at a game from Willump, who is currently in Platinum on the PS4. We're on Temple of Anubis, which is one of the best maps for Symmetra, and in my opinion, the best, because it's very versatile with all the different strategies you can employ. Before we start, I want to say that we've got 3 turrets stacked on the same place right here, and you should almost never stack turrets like this, because if you do that, then the enemy can destroy them all at once. Exceptions to this rule would be spots like this, which are cheeky locations where you can get a kill on an unsuspecting squishy and there isn't really room to spread the turrets out. Here, I would prefer to put like one turret in the left corner, one in the middle, one in the right corner, or even like some turrets down here. But I would just prefer you spread them out more so they don't all get destroyed at once.
1. Attackers incoming.
Turret online.
Once you have level 3 BM charge and you have your TP available, you try not to just be standing around. Assuming it's safe, finding somewhere to place TP and continue using your beam once it's charged up is a very good way to get value. So as soon as I have this level 3 beam and I'm not shooting anything, I would look for a TP spot. So you go for the TP, but it's in a very unsafe position. I might have placed TP right here, here, or even over here somewhere. These would all be spots where you could continue dealing damage for a few seconds before falling back. I don't like your positioning right now at all. You're out in the open, and you're not behind any cover, you're not in beam range of any enemies. I like to play inside this room, maybe get some turrets like right here. You can also set up a TP from here to high ground, or even from here to inside this room for a good flank. You see, the enemy is not just going to walk in front of you so you can beam them. They're going to be shooting you from high ground, they're going to be shooting you from far away. So you need to play around cover and you need to utilize teleporter.
A momentary lapse. Photon barrier is ready for deployment. Sentry online. Defend this location. Teleporter online. I have opened the
I
portal.
like that you're using a preset TP. But you have to be thinking though of who can shoot it and from where. If I'm right here, if I'm an enemy, then I can see it and I can shoot it. If I'm up here, I can see it and I can shoot it. So I would probably try to place it a little to the left here. It's a short distance, but it makes a big difference from where the enemy can see your TP and destroy it.
Objective lost.
Go. Go. Go.
Adaptive circuits engaged. Reinhardt.
That guy's awesome.
My teleporter is online. Defend with me. Yaki parambasa victahe. There is still much to be done.
Horns the Crusaders!
Summoned to surrender. I will follow my path. Photon barrier is charging. Teleporter online. We move swiftly.
Okay, so I still like the preset TP, but now I'm thinking maybe I want to change things up and not use the same TP every fight. That's not to say you can't use the same TP every fight, but the enemy can start to notice patterns and they can start to realize what they can do to counter you. I would consider another TP, like from here to this corner, or one from here to up here. You don't have to change things up if you feel like you're having success, but just make sure you're considering other options. This could be a really good play. You've got a good wall and good turrets up, but there is no reason for you to not throw down your third turret, and no reason for you to not throw down your teleporter somewhere. It's very tempting to start beaming people right away, but if you just throw down a third turret, like somewhere up high for instance, that'd be really good because it contrasts with your turrets on the floor, and it would make the enemy team look away from you because they'd be looking at the turret to destroy it. Also, it just takes 1 second to throw a teleporter down anywhere. You don't have to take it right away, but that way you have it when you need it. Say you're on this side of the wall, and you place a teleporter like right here or anywhere on this side, then you can start beaming people, and then when they push you and go to your side of the wall, then you can TP. And you can start TP dancing where you go back and forth, like all while you're beaming people and getting damage in. That way you're so much more survivable than if you just don't put down a TP at all. And not every TP has to be big and calculated and set you up for a huge flank. A TP you just quickly set anywhere on point can help you dodge some shots, take advantage of your wall, and help you survive a little longer. Yeah, so a TP probably would have let you finish off the Moira and probably dodge the Doomfist abilities.
Is not complete. Helden sterben nicht. From light into being.
Meteor strike!
Attackers incoming.
Allow me to repair the damage.
I will shape all. Teleporter
like what you've done so far. You got the turrets on your side of the joke, in case the enemy wants to push forward, which they did. But you've still got your TP back here. The correct play was to leave the TP up so the Ana could come back, which you did. But after that, you should have broken the TP as soon as Ana took it, because the sooner you break TP, the sooner you have your next one. Now, it's kind of difficult because you have to be thinking about what you're doing in the front line here, and when you're going to break your TP at the same time. But if you're able to think about those things at once, then I promise you, you will improve. When you break TP as soon as you no longer need it, then you get your next one faster, and you can keep doing more things with your TP. It's so much better than pushing forward, then wanting to use your TP, and then realizing, oh shit, I left my TP back there the whole time. So you just broke your TP right now, presumably because you wanted to teleport somewhere or something, but now you gotta wait the 10 seconds. So now you actually died to the D.Va because you had no mobility option, because you left your TP back there the whole time. So just make sure you're thinking ahead when it comes to your TP and you're not just in the present moment.
My work is not complete. My teleporter is online.
Group up with me.
Scepter deployed. My path is forward. Not yet.
Rendezvous at my Thank you.
I like that you didn't use Photon Barrier there, because if you were paying attention, then you would know that it was only your tanks and your Moira there with you. Your soldier and your Ana were both sitting back here for some reason. I don't know why, but you weren't going to win that fight.
Thank you.
Thank you. That. Watch out, get him. Hold back.
Teleporter online. I have opened the path. I've sighted the enemy.
Shukran. Group up with me. Rendezvous at my position.
Aligning defense system.
Group up at my position. Rendezvous at my position. Anubis is ready to deploy. Group up at my position.
These turrets are bad. You need to spread them out more, and you need to put them not on the floor. It'd be much better if they were like up here, over here, not just right in front of you, because the enemy is just looking right at them. You want the enemy to be forced to look away from you. If the turret's right here, then if they come out right here, then they're looking at you, and then they have to turn around to shoot the turret. But these turrets don't do that.
I will follow my path. Teleporter online. We move swiftly.
30 seconds remaining.
Turret in place.
Objective A captured. New defensive objective B.
Get into position. Justice reigns. Online.
Thank you. What's that getting? Shotgun.
Sentry deployed. Defend it. A second chance.
Thank you.
Attack.
So the enemy used 5 ultimates this fight, and you only used 1, so that's pretty good. I would definitely try to TP somewhere with your team, because this main choke can be pretty hard to push through. A TP from right here to this ledge on point can be pretty good. Also, a TP from here to here. You can also walk through this room and go to point. It's pretty safe if your team goes together. And then, so you've got a lot of options here.
Fences in place. Yahi parambasta viktahe. Onwards to victory.
Now that you've broken the enemy Sim's TP and you have a full beam, you can TP up there and kill her 100%. But here you don't end up choosing to kill the Sim. But you play Symmetra, you know how she works. She's sitting up there with no turrets and no TP, she's a sitting duck. And you have the beam charge, so you win the 1v1. And you know what a Symmetra that's left alone in your backline is capable of doing. I'd say when you're attacking the second point of an assault map, it's very important that you secure any kills that aren't on point. A very good example of this is attacking second point of Hanamura. If you're trying to cap the point and there's an Ashe Mercy on high ground behind you, then you lose 100% of the time, unless you have a way of killing the Ashe and preventing the res. Because the defending team is going to keep selling point, and even if you kill them, then that gives the Ashe enough time to get picks on your healers, and then the defending team wins. So that's why I'd much rather you use TP to make sure the Sim is dead than go to point, which is what you end up doing.
Know your place. Yahi parambasta.
I don't like your turret placement here. I'd say turrets high up on the wall are more effective than low ground turrets on this point. Also, I would prefer turrets on this side of the point rather than this side, because when the enemy is coming back from spawn, they are looking at this wall. If I'm an enemy coming back from spawn, I kill this turret right away, and it's not even hitting me. If there was a turret like right here on this wall, then it would be hitting me, and I'd have to kill it. So yeah, I like to place turrets like right here, right here, right here, anywhere on this side. This is kind of like what I talked about when you were on defense. You've held TP for a long time now, and you really should just put it down anywhere. You put it down on one side of the point to the other, put it down like from here to here, put it down from here to high ground, anywhere. Having it down anywhere just lets you play around it and dodge abilities, and essentially lets you be in two places at once. You really just shouldn't hold on to it for the whole fight.
Teleporter online.
Don't tolerate the beat. Get on the attack now.
Thank you.
Victory.
Alright, so I saw a lot of good stuff, but there's also a lot you can work on. I think the main thing you can work on is your TP usage. You can be using it a lot more actively because it just gives you so much more survivability. You can use it to play around cover, you can use it to finish off kills. Really, just try to use it more often. However, in order to do this, you will have to be thinking about when you can break your TP, when is your TP no longer being useful, and you want to get that 10-second cooldown started. However, this doesn't mean go in 1v6 in their backline with a flank TP, it just means don't be afraid to use TP more often and in more creative ways than you might currently be doing. Anyway, I hope this video helped you, and if you have any questions, please leave a comment. But that's all I have for you in this video. If you want to see me play Symmetra live in top 500, then stop by my Twitch channel at twitch.tv/harmony_lw. The link is in the description. Thank you for watching.